All right, so Lucas, kind of tell me not only what you're kind of thinking on strategy. I know we've done a little bit of practice here, but who do you expect to be battling up at the front for potential podium?
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race because, first of all, we don't know if it's going to rain. So it looks kind of like it's going to rain, honestly, right now in qualifying, but we'll see how it goes. I do expect to see quite a bit of battling. That being said, there's a lot of straights, so you can go for a quick setup where you're fast in the straights, you got a little bit of downforce, just enough to get you through the corners, or you just go a lot more downforce, be much slower in the straights, but you're going to have so much more grip on those corners. And like you said earlier, with the practice we've done, I know we did a bit of practice in the rain, and a lot more downforce is always better in the rain. But that's at most tracks anyways. So I'd like to see a lot of battling for sure. Lap 1 is going to be interesting into turn 1, so we'll see how that goes out.
Yeah, I think we kind of experienced a little bit of that yesterday when we were doing a little bit of practice in the rain. I know you ran a little bit less wing than I did, and it was just stupid the amount of time that you would make in the straight. But I seemed to kind of gain it back, and it kind of evened itself out, really. Maybe a higher downforce would be a little bit more stable, but yeah, I mean, as far as the time, you can really go either way and have a pretty quick lap.
Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, I mean, it's you can go one or the other. There's no really middle, but I mean, the average wing, after I've seen a lot of setups before, as we're getting times come in right now, trickling in. Got Buck leading the board, but yeah, as I was saying with the setups, there's a lot of them. Most of them are like 6'4" on the wings, which is absolutely insane, because last year was like 2 on the front wing and like 6 on the rear, so it's kind of flipped this year.
Yeah, and that's really weird. I don't know like what causes that. I mean, obviously the car's handled differently, but I'm not sure like what causes the wings to flip like that. I mean, I don't know, that it just seems really strange to use a higher wing on the front than on the back.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean that is the majority of the setups that I've seen so far. So yeah, these guys. Like I said, I mean, really you can go either way. As we say, Spitz put in a pretty good time on the mediums.
Oh, interesting. Really?
Yeah, we got a couple of guys out on the mediums, so maybe just some of the faster guys wanting to save some tire. I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know what that is? So then they're definitely going to commit to the starting on the softs, or they think there's going to be rain.
That's true.
And they're saving them for Q... Actually, no, you can't even save 4 sets.
Yeah.
You could barely go for 2 runs in Q3. Like, it's crazy with how long this track is.
Oh, yeah, definitely not a track you can do 3 runs in Q3. But, yeah, I don't know. That's strange. We've got a kind of a gaggle of cars here where Spitz is coming through now.
Yeah.
But, as he just invalidates, I don't know if he was actually on a fly or not. Stig sets a 142.4.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice time.
Did he jump? He did jump Buck there. He was in second, right?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he was. You're right. Yeah, he did.
He was one of the two.
Back-to-back. That's another thing we actually found out with the practice sessions is going back-to-back laps is, I don't know, for some reason it's just so much better. As we see Gava guys do the same thing, back-to-back lap.
Yeah, like and Miles is one of the main ones that I see do that. And maybe that's just because I talk to him pretty frequently, but I know he pretty much every race he pretty much does two laps on every set of tires. So
what a lap there by Davey Dog.
Oh yeah, 4/10 faster than in second place.
And
he did 2 laps as well.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe the warm up is better with the tires, track conditions.
Yes,
I don't know.
Got a Haas off into turn 1. Who's that? PB player. He's going to get disqualified if he's not careful. Looks like he's got it going again. Yeah, it makes me really nervous when I see somebody kind of backwards on the track for any amount of time, because this game's really weird, and sometimes it'll just, got somebody off in a rouge. That's
Ooh, that's a Red Bull.
Who is that? Is that JPR? No, no, no. It's Craigie. Where's Craigie?
Is it? Craigie is...
Yeah, he's DNF'd.
Oh, he did DNF, yeah, look at that.
Wow, that's exactly where Lando Norris lost it in qualifying yesterday.
Exactly. And this is on the softs.
I don't know that... Have you seen many people, Lucas, hit that inside wall there? Like on the game?
No, not really, honestly.
As we start to see the sun peek through here.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time I see people lose it at the top of the hill. See, I don't know. That was kind of strange.
Yeah, could have just clipped the curb.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, we got Graham also put in a time on those mediums. That was a really quick time. Only about a half a tenth off his teammate on the softs.
And a couple tenths quicker than Spitz on the same tire. But it's good to see teammates always beside each other. So we got Miles and Graham beside each other. The Mercedes 1 and 2 so far locking out the front row provisionally, obviously in Q1. But it's good to see where teammates are consistently beside each other. We got the McLarens as well.
It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. And then we
I'm just noticing it. The Williams
and Mr. Clean.
Yeah, Williams or the Alpine.
We see Amaral jumps up there pretty high.
Yeah, I think I always get confused with all the blues they got. They got like 3 different blues.
Yeah. I was having a hard time finding Craigie in the rouge there.
On the track map, when you're looking at it, it's just like, is it a Williams, an Alpine, or a Red Bull?
Yeah, exactly. I think the only blue that I can tell the difference in is probably the AlphaTauri.
Oh yeah, that's more of a navy.
Yeah.
Scoop puts in a good lap as well, puts it in the 8th fastest.
Emerald jumps up to P4 over the 143.1. Not sure what happened with Emerald last week. I don't remember talking about him very much. Normally he's one of the front runners in Tier 2.
I wasn't here last week, unfortunately, so I couldn't get to see the race. Was really looking forward to commentating in what's it called, in France.
So we've got Josh on a flyer, and he's into the wall. That's
a retirement. Wow, that was quick.
That was kind of strange. It was what's the first chicane after the long straight, where everybody crashes, but it's on that right curb that we talked about.
Oh, Lecombe.
So
the Lecombe chicane, yeah.
He went left, like he's in the grass on the left.
Yeah, you know what that is? I've done that as well a couple times practicing. It was you go to the inside, you like go from the camel straight to the right, and then you make a quick left and clip the curb, and you just get launched on the side, losing the rear.
Okay.
It's just,
yeah, he was headed straight for the wall. And we did make the switch from sim damage to standard damage. So
we did.
It didn't seem like he hit the wall very hard, but I don't know. This game is a lot more unforgiving than past games.
Oh, 100%.
The damage model.
It's very unforgiving. Speaking of yesterday, I had a freaking puncture from the smallest piece of damage on the track in standard, which is just shows how realistic it is, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of makes you nervous.
It does.
We've never really had to deal with that type of thing using standard damage, but I guess that's going to be something going forward that we're going to have to be thinking about. It's kind of hard to see. Kind of hard to see some of the debris.
I know.
I mean, the graphics are pretty good, but I don't know if they're quite there. Where we can be dodging debris on the track.
And when you're driving at 300 kilometers, it's kind of hard to see that little bit of carbon fiber. As we see Villeneuve on the left right now, just clipping the inside curb of the Lecombe chicane. Ooh, just kind of did what Josh did, but managed to keep it on track. I know last game you could clip that curb and gain a bunch of time, but now it's lethal. They're lethal in this game.
So we've got Stead on the
couple
flyer
yellow
here.
flags.
It's going to be his first one. Yeah, I think Lakito was getting out of the way, and also Spitz retired in the pits. Instead invalidates. He runs a little wide. That's a really tricky corner. That that the left-hander, just before you get to that long left-hander in Sector 2, going down the hill, you know, you've got that left-hander where it's really easy to run wide.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to see several people do that. Mr. Clean.
Oh wow, what a lap there.
Yeah, so he splits the two Mercedes teams.
Yeah, that was a good lap. Yeah, splits the Mercedes within 2/10. Track is going to probably start to ramp up a bit as drivers start to make their way. As you see Villeneuve about to cross the line now, he wants to improve on his 143. Doesn't improve. We saw him clip the inside or the outside grass into the turn 1, and he just gets a bit of a look like a lockup into turn 1.
Yeah, Gabba guy's also on a flyer. He's coming through Sector 3, about to hit the bus stop.
Oh, yeah, Stead just started to lap right in front of him as he invalidated before. We see Gabba guy. Oh, as I just caught the edge of it, Mr. Delia just went right to the wall. I just caught his car before he did the tire.
Gabba guy's around also.
Oh, that's in the bus stop chicane.
Yeah, just coming out of the bus stop, he just got on the gas a little early.
Ooh. And you know what that is? That is very, very sketchy right now because he's got to improve on his time. He's in 14th right now. He's still okay, but if PB Playa and Stead improve on their time and then beat him, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, and you can count on Stead to put a pretty good lap in as long as he keeps it on the track. So Gabba guy's going to go for another flyer, but his tires are really hot right now.
Oh yeah.
You can tell
maybe it's
he's
just
really
a cool
loose.
down. I think he should have enough time to get to the pits and get out immediately with another set. He just might have enough time, as we see PB Playa instead just crossing the third sector right now.
It's nice to see JJ Dog up there. He's had a little bit of a tough season so far, but hopefully he can start to find his groove.
Oh yeah, for
going
sure.
Into the next
PB
few
Playa
races.
does improve, yeah, to 13th, and Gabaga's now into 16th place. And we got Stead who just moves up to P4. Gabagai is in the bottom 5 right now, so he's got to get this lap. Get on with this lap, or he's got to hit the pits and try and go for another lap.
And he just invalidated.
Super wide. Yeah,
I don't know. It almost looked like he wasn't paying attention there.
Yeah, it's sort of what you do. Yeah, when you're like not paying attention or on an in lap or an out lap or something like that. Looks like he's gonna pit.
He's gonna pit. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
I don't think that's a bad idea, honestly.
No, he's got 2.5 minutes.
I don't know, dude. He's not gonna have time. He's not gonna have time.
No, he won't. He won't. That's it. I think that's it. 220. Yeah, it's definitely
and his fuel is not blinking right now, so
yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of surprised about that. I don't know.
I am as well.
Maybe he just didn't feel the tires could have just been worn enough to where he didn't feel like he could put in a better time.
Yeah, it could be, but I mean, even if so, you still want to give it a shot if you know you're not going to put another lap in.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, whatever the reason may be, that is going to be it, because there's no way he's getting back out on the track with 10 seconds right now. So, yeah, just retired. There we go. As we see a couple people still on the lap. We got Mr. Clean still, who invalidated, probably going to go for an in-lap. Stead just going on an in-lap as well, 4.5 seconds up in his time. Liquido's going for a lap right now. Oh, he put it into P6. What a lap already from Liquido.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. P6, 142.8.
Yeah, it's a pretty good lap from him. Looks like he's on an in-lap though right now. Villeneuve pits. PB Playa is going to pit as well, so it looks like everyone's just getting to the pits to retire to move on to Q2. So we do see two people who finished Q1 on the mediums. We saw Graham and Spitz, and this is an interesting tactic they did, because they successfully got into Q2 on the mediums, and now they got all those softs. They got 3 sets, and if they make it to Q3, they get an extra. So basically 3 or possibly 4 sets of fresh tires to use. So gives them plenty of tires, and maybe even some for the race. So we'll see how that goes, and what they decide to do as we see PB Playa just got into the pits, and we'll wait till the time runs out in 5 seconds to move on to Q2.
Yeah, so I wonder how it's going to do with those 2 guys retiring. I guess since they didn't put a lap in, it didn't affect who moves on. Oh, it did actually drop P15. It dropped him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, Mr. Delia crashed out, so that's going to be why.
So we got bottom 6 today because one crashed, or a couple crashed out, it looked like. But as for the top, we got JG Dog leading the way by 2/10 to Mr. Clean, and then Stig. So the 2 Mercedes in 1 and 3, both showing some good pace around this track. Yeah, a lot of teams close together. Like we saw the Ferraris initially, the Mercedes, the Williams, the McLarens were all close together. Yeah, and just to recap, we do have 2 people on the mediums who have now got a couple sets of softs to use.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, so I guess you get a free set for the race, correct?
Yeah, you do. You said for
man.
mediums.
I feel like it just, I don't know. I like having 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Like having 2 fresh sets just in case, but I get the thought behind it, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. Here's some engines revving. We got an Aston Martin that just hits out. We got Spitz. Oh, both Aston Martins. We got Spitz and Buck going out.
Yeah, something about the Aston Martin. They really like getting out there quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Getting the... I mean, maybe they think it's going to rain. I don't know. It could be raining later on, but I mean, it was cloudy and it looked like it cleared up, so I don't think it's going to rain. I see a bunch of people getting out right now. Got a lot of people leaving the pits now. We got the 2 Aston Martins leading the way.
Yeah, it looks like they might do a little racing while they're
Maybe Buck's gonna get the slipstream up the.
Yeah, I don't know if Spitz really wanted Buck to pass there, but it happened one way or another.
Yeah, they could. They might be in a party, maybe saying, "I want the slipstream. I'll give you the slipstream next lap." Not that the slipstream helps in this game much, but whatever. It's weird because in real F1, it's like very powerful. It gives you a couple tenths for sure over a lap. Yeah. Especially at this track with such long straights, but in this game it's just like you could barely gain a tenth, if anything, over a whole lap. As Fitch backs up, Buck's going to lead the way here on his flying lap. Yeah, and we do see Buck and Spitz both on the soft, sorry. Do you want us to take us through this lap with Buck?
Sure. Alright, I think this is kind of the highlight of the lap here. He makes it through there pretty easily. Buck was in the practice session with us too, so he's got plenty of experience here. Gonna be flat out all the way to the braking zone here. Gonna be a quick right left. Cannot touch that curve on the right. Does a good job through there. Really looks like he's planted so far. Really tricky braking zone here. Have to brake a little earlier than you think coming down the hill. Gets on the gas a little too quickly there. Gonna use that curb. Oof, nearly runs wide. Another tricky corner here. This left-hander just really wants to throw you out wide. Does it perfectly. Hugs the inside corner there. Probably gonna go down to 4th here. He does. Up to 5th. Back down to 4th maybe. Stays in 5th. Down to 4th here. Gets on the gas nicely. It's going to be flat out around here. going to be flat until we get to the bus stop. This is really where if you have a low downforce setup, and it's going to really come into play in Sector 1 and 3. You're going to lose some time in Sector 2, though. Hard braking zone here, right, left. Easy on the gas coming out. He does a great job there. That's
yeah,
gonna be a good lap.
really stuck it down. Look at that, a 141.9. First
141.9.
person into the 149s this week. Yeah, he really was going for it. I could tell in Sector 2 he was really going for it on that lap.
Yeah, I really didn't see many mistakes. I mean, there were a couple of small mistakes, but nothing major at all. That was going to be a really good lap.
Yeah, and Spitz behind him, I guess, invalidated because it looks like he didn't get his lap on. I'm surprised Buck didn't go up Eau Rouge and give him the slipstream all the way down the Camel Straight.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
I don't know. It's such a tough track. You kind of just don't want to be in the way and make somebody lose their concentration.
Yeah.
We do got a pretty good split on softs and mediums here. Looks like we've got more mediums than softs, actually. We see Crew. That's going to be a throwaway lap from Crew.
Yeah, 100%. You see Miles going in.
Is a 143.1.
It's going to be on the soft tire as well.
I feel like that was pretty similar to his Q1 lap also.
Yeah, it was pretty similar. And like you said about Buck, I think honestly in the race pace, just to have a planted car is just so much better than having a fast car in the straights. Because Eau Rouge, you got 22 chances of spinning, and it's just so easy to happen. Like you clip that inside curb, that's it, you're gone.
Yeah. And there's nothing you can do once it goes around. You're finished.
100%.
I think that's something that all the guys are going to struggle with. Just finding that balance, whether they want to be as fast as possible or as stable as possible, especially going up the hill there.
I just went to Spitz quickly, and he invalidated his second lap as well. So not really hooking it up.
Yeah, he's on the soft, so it's not the worst thing in the world. If he was on the mediums, he would kind of be in trouble. But yeah, I'm sure he wanted to get through with probably just one lap on those softs. But
yeah,
maybe not a bad thing after he invalidated that first lap. Go ahead and put it in the pits.
He cruised 12 seconds up on his time. This is probably the lap he's going to be doing. Oh, he invalidated. My bad, I missed it completely. So he's, I wonder if he's going to go, he's going to pit. Nope, he's going to go for another lap. Nice wide entry out of the last corner. Oh, as we see JJ Dog just about to start his lap. Oh, not just about, well, on and out lap down the middle sector. He's on the medium tire.
Yeah, and so is his teammate, Black Stig. Put it in
that's right.
Currently.
Yeah, pretty good lap there on the mediums.
Yeah, 143.5. That's about a second and a half off of Buck. I think Stig can do a little better than that, but we'll see. He does decide to go ahead and go on pits.
Yeah, his soft lap last in Q1 was about 1.3 seconds quicker.
Yeah, and I think, didn't we say this tire was about half a second, maybe a little over half a second slower?
It was just under 0.6 of a second, yeah. The hards are extremely low grip here. It's like 1.8 slower, but they last like the whole race. As you see JJ Dog starting his first lap on the medium tire. He was on P1 in Q1. We'll see what he can do in Q2 if he can hook it up on the mediums like his teammate did in 4th place right now. Leaves it up to a Rouge, up Radion. Stays away from, just almost loses the back end there. Down the Camel Straight, clicks the DRS. Tricky braking zone, you can brake super late here. Gets a purple sector 1 here.
Has a little mistake there.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't have enough rear wing. Looks very slippy on those tires.
Yeah, he just doesn't look very confident right now. Just kind of get on the gas a little later. And we may be crazy. He may put the best lap in of the session, but
yeah.
It does look like he's hesitating in some of these corners here.
Yeah, and that's what low downforce does to you. You can be really quick in the straights, but you're gonna have so little confidence because you're afraid to get on the power. Looks like he's got a purple middle sector, but I mean that could be just the people in front of him, like top two in front of him. So we'll see what he can do here as he's going through. The last couple last couple turns of the lap. Gets into the bus stop chicane, tricky braking zone. There's like a bump mid-brake, so it's very hard to nail that braking zone. Gets out of the bus stop, gets on the power nicely, nice wide exit, cross the line now, puts it into P3. Oh yeah, he did. Put it in front of his teammate actually.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, looked very hesitant.
I do think he can. Yeah, I do think he can go a lot faster. I don't know how much faster. That is a pretty good lap on the mediums though.
It is, yeah. I see Graham on a lap as well right now. And the soft tires cross the line now. That's a good lap too. It's a 42-1.
Yeah.
Really good lap.
It's only about a couple of tenths off of Buck there.
And JPR just crossing just starting his flying lap now. Just finished his out lap. Then we got Stead who on an out lap as well, just invalidated, which is all good. And it looks like, is that a Williams starting the lap? It is. Emerald on the medium tire as well.
Alpine. Yeah.
Been quite quiet during these qualifying here. See what he can do on the medium tire. Can he put it up into the top couple positions where the mediums are? We see mediums from 4th all the way to 7th, all within about a second and a bit. So we'll see if he can plot himself right in between there.
I'm a little surprised to see as many mediums out there as we do. I really felt like it would be either a soft medium or a soft hard strategy. These guys might be trying for the medium soft, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. I think medium hard you're losing a little bit of time if you try that, but yeah, we'll see, I guess, going forward.
Yeah, and I just want to point out that was incredible direction change on the cam right here. I'm just watching the broadcast cam on Emerald. That was incredible, the direction change through the middle sector right there. Just really flying.
I think he's lagging a little, so that may have a little bit to do with it.
Is he? Oh, spins it. Look at that. And he lost his wheel.
He's out.
He is
done. Oh my goodness.
Cut it on board. Wow, that
destroyed the barrier there.
Yeah, that was horrible. And Villeneuve was disqualified at the same time. Oh my goodness, what action right now. So we had Emerald just completely drill the barrier, lost it on the exit, and I don't know what happened to Villeneuve. I guess he was looked like he was in the downhill right-hander.
JPR's actually back in the pits now. Looks like he's invalidated his lap.
Yeah.
We've also got Stead coming through Sector 3 now.
Yeah, he's on the medium tire.
Several guys still to put laps in.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We got 4 people without a lap here. Stead's just crossing the line now, or just about to. Hits the bus stop chicane. But yeah, we don't have a lot of guys putting laps in unless they want to save their tires. We saw Spitz and JPR invalidate. Stead's crossing the line, puts himself to P3, which is a good lap. About 6/10 behind Graham. But I mean, I didn't see. Well, it says right here, Loquido's put a lap in. Is he on a lap right now, maybe? Oh, he's on a lap.
Yeah,
he just
invalidated his last lap.
Okay, so this is his 3rd lap he's on right now because he's already put 2 laps in. Got quite a bit of fuel in the car to do this.
Yeah, those tires are going to be burned up by the beginning of the race if he does end up setting the time and goes in the top 10.
Goes up Rouge all good, up Radion, down the Kemmel straight. Such a long straight, this thing. It's incredible how much time you can gain with a low downforce setup. Gain a couple tenths easily.
Oh yeah, at least, for sure.
And this lap's going to count here because I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't think you got enough fuel for another lap. That's going to be 4 laps extra. That's like 6 laps of fuel to put in. Nah, that's a bit much. So I'm going to say this lap is the last lap you could put in No going to the pits now. There's a minute 26 left in qualifying here. We got 3 people yet to put in a lap. All of them out on track. Spitz is on a lap as well, just in front of Loquido. So we're going to go on board with Spitz right now. Puts a pretty good middle sector in, to be honest. We'll see if he can do it down here into the last couple corners.
He gets in the first gear there.
Yeah, this is going to be a good lap, I think. Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
just pimps
Great
Graham.
lap.
Graham, yeah.
5,000ths of a second.
Getting close there. All right.
I mean, could we see a replay of Bahrain?
Yeah, that's true.
Look pretty quick here.
Yeah, could we see a replay of the Aston Martins? They're both within about 2/10 of each other, actually. Sorry. I see Loquido, yeah, crossing the line. Very smooth down the last couple corners. This is going to be a decent lap. In 7th place, so he's in the top 10 at the moment, which is his main concern. As long as you're in the top 10, you're into Q3. JPR just starting his final flying lap. Got another yellow sector 1.
JPR
looks like an Aston Martin.
That's going to be the Aston Martin. That's going to be Spitz.
Yeah, you're going to want to save those tires. Could be out of gas. Could just be that he wants to save his tires.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
JPR just, ooh, so nice through Eau Rouge, honestly. The onboards, if you got a good rear wing, just feels so confident through there. No more time left in qualifying. We got JPR, and it looks like Williams right behind him as well.
Stig's down in P10. Look at this.
Oh my god, yeah, he is in P10. On the mediums now he's out. So this is going to be an all-important lap from Stig because JPR's on a lap. He's putting a purple first sector.
On the softs.
So if he connects this lap here, this is going to be the lap that kicks Stig out unless Stig can improve.
Yeah, Stig's going to need to pass Mr. Clean here, I think.
Yeah, he is, and he's about a 10th and a half to do that. He's on the medium tire. His teammate went 7th right now, so they're not in a very comfortable positioning. Just like the Mercedes yesterday in qualifying in Q2. We're in a comfortable position, almost out of qualifying. Luckily
he's
got that lap.
2/10 up on his time right now. It's going to be super close.
It is, and there's not much time you can gain in this last sector, being only a straight. Looks like there's going to be a car that gets in front of him. Hopefully it is Spitz.
It's
Moves
Spitz.
out of the way.
He gets out of the way. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so close. He's going to have to hit this perfectly.
Yeah, he needs to nail this turn. Ooh, clips that inside
Turns
curve.
in a little early. Oh, he gets loose.
This is it.
Oh my god, it's going to be so close.
It's going to be close. Oh, wow, what a lap. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a lap there.
I really didn't see it being that,
I didn't either.
that far up.
JP's
I mean, I really thought he was going to be
line.
right near Mr. Clean.
I did as well.
Yes.
Mr. Clean just lost it. That's it. He's out. And Loquido just gets in.
JPR puts it in P4.
Yeah,
so a
that
big
was...
lap from JPR there at the end.
Oh yeah, a really, really big lap from him. Got a lap where he needed. Yeah, that was interesting. Holy. Yeah, we got Loquido just making it in.
That was big time for Stig there. I mean, he's got a lead in the championship right now, but it's not a huge lead, so you don't want to be starting outside that top 10.
And what we didn't notice was Crew actually put a lap in the mediums, only 900ths behind Stig.
Wow.
On 3 laps though, the mediums.
3 laps. Yeah, I knew he ran a few. And kind of surprised to see. Well, Amaral actually crashed, didn't he?
Just something to note. Look at all the 3 guys from 7th to 9th in the mediums, all within 200ths of each other. That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's like the same driver doing 3 back-to-back laps. Like that's how consistent it is with these guys. Oh wow, that's incredible. All right, well, that's the end of Q2. We got 4 people, I think. Is it 4 out? Yeah, 4 out. So we got Mr. Clean, PB Playa, Amaral, which I'm surprised with. He didn't get a lap in there, actually. And then, oh, no, I'm not surprised because he spun. I forgot about that. Him and Villeneuve at the same time. Villeneuve got disqualified. Amaral spun, lost the wheel. At least he gets a fresh set on. That's the main thing.
Yeah, so Mr. Clean must have had... Did you say he crashed?
No, Mr. Clean.
He just missed out.
He just missed out. Yeah, I guess he wanted to stick it on those mediums.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he was only 3/4 of a tenth behind Loquido.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go to Q3.
This is where it's gonna matter.
We've got our guest commentator for the day coming in. What's going on, Deary?
How's it going, boys?
It's going pretty good so far.
Pretty interesting qualifying so far.
Yeah, Q2 kind of ramped up there at the end. I didn't even realize Stig was sitting in 10th, or until he was about halfway through his last lap. So
Yeah, Stig put a great lap in there. Right at the end to solidify his spot in the top 10.
and if you can imagine this, we have both the Aston Martins out first.
Yeah, I was gonna say just like Q2. Look at that, they're both out.
Yeah, I think they have a race between each other to see who can pick the tire first and get out of the pits.
Oh yeah, and it's getting.
Not only do they race on track closely, but they also race in the pits closely.
Oh my God! Look, we got a train of cars just instantly getting out of qualifying. Look at that! It's like 9 cars back to back to back. They all want to. It's hard to get 2 laps in already, like I said earlier. So I think everyone just wants to get them in.
But weather's definitely cleared up also. Yeah, that's what.
On the way with how many are.
Oh, and that's an Alfa Romeo around. I don't know how in the world he did not DNF. I've never seen somebody hit the wall that hard and not DNF.
Well, I wish I was on board with him.
Lakito is thinking anything he can think of that we changed to standard damage.
Oh yeah, if that was Sim, he'd be out for sure. Got no wing. It's gonna have to limp to the pits and get 1 lap in.
He had to have just hit it right on the nose to not DNF. Wow.
That's crazy.
JPR is going to have some nice clean track here. He's the last one out of the pits.
Yeah, and so is Buck, who's just starting his lap right here. Kind of separate himself from the field. Looks like Spit's right up there with Crew's team, as it looks like.
Crew actually passed Spitz, I believe.
I think he wanted to get back, Spitz. He was just trying to save his tires on the outlap, tried to get back. Now he's going to have to back off and just wait. We'll see Buck right now how he does.
Well, we're going to have a little queue here in the bus stop. I got the Ferrari pretty close behind him also of Miles. Miles is going to get a little bit of a tow, I think, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tow by Spitz, not much, but I mean, anything helps in this in qualifying, of course. If you want to aim for a tow, you got to make sure you're far enough to where you're not getting dirty air in the middle sector from the car ahead, because that's just going to screw you over. But it looks like he's just enough to pick up any sort of broken air that Spitz is giving him.
Yeah, this is one of those tracks where working together with your teammate can really improve the lap time.
Yeah,
oh, absolutely. It's so they make it look so easy, but it is so hard to really coordinate to get that done and kind of catch each other at the right time to where you kind of maximize that tow.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Keto is in for his wing change.
I presume he's going to get 1 lap in, put a couple laps of fuel if he wants to do back-to-back. As we Buck just crossed the line, and just about to cross the line. Let's see what he could put. Could he improve on his Q2 time? He's been flying all qualifying right now.
Yeah,
all
really
Q1,
has.
Q2. He's crossing the line now. He does improve by 0.2 of a second to a 41.7.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's
going to be a tough time to beat.
It is 100%.
Buck's definitely been on a tear this season so far.
Yeah.
He's gotten very fortunate in the last races. When some safety cars have come out, he's done a good job of taking advantage of his complaints.
Spitz goes P2 with a 141.9, followed by Stig, a 142 flat.
Yeah, it
looks
really close between these guys.
They're a little more. They are a little more spread out to me than I thought they would be. I guess this is a long track and has plenty of places to lose time or gain time.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just you've got the top probably the top 4, and then you're almost a second, about 7/10, 8/10 from P1 to P5.
Yeah, and we see JJ Dog got a lap in, but obviously it didn't look representative of what he could do.
Miles is doing his best Bottas impression, cutting the grass out there. Keto's on his out lap. He's just letting some cars go through. Yeah, this might actually be his only chance at a hot lap.
So JPR crossed the line and get Miles as well by a couple tenths. So we got the Aston Martins leading by about a tenth and a half separated. 500ths to Graham, 500ths to Stig, or 700ths to Stig, and then we got about 5 tenths to Stead.
Yeah.
So the top four all within contention of each other, it looks like, within about 3 tenths, less than 3 tenths.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a track where, like, you could definitely see some surprise finishes. It's one thing to be able to put a fast lap in, but it's a completely another thing to be able to do that for 22 laps, and that's going to be the biggest problem these guys face.
Yeah.
We'll watch Lakido. He's already invalidated his time, so I'm not sure he's going to get a lap in.
Oh yeah, he has invalidated. If I was Lakido, I'd box.
Do you think he has time?
Yeah, he definitely has time.
Yeah, he probably does.
100% has time. If he's got a fresh set available to him, I'd put the set on, put the lowest amount of fuel possible, and just completely send it, because these tires are already scrub tires. They're used, you know.
Yeah. I honestly wouldn't be surprised after the last session to just see him try another lap.
Yeah. Oh, we already got guys coming out of the pits. Look at that. We got a Williams and a Mercedes coming out. Looks like it's going to be Stig. Stig wants to get on with it, get his lap in, and that's it. Same with crew steamers.
Yeah, they're going to have some clear air, so can't blame them for that.
Yeah, 100%. The only thing I worry about going out this early is that when you start your lap, you got other guys coming out of the pits, you don't want to catch them.
Yep. That is true.
But we do see the other cars come out. We see Graham coming out. We see, it looks like an Alpine coming out. Pits. Yeah, we see quite a bit of guys coming out right now.
So Lakido is going to box and put a fresh set on. He's going to be out just in time to put another flyer in. Surprised to see JJ Dog in P9. I wonder if he may have made a mistake or something. He's 7/10 off of 8th and about a little over 2 seconds off of 1st. I got a feeling, Lucas, this race is going to be absolutely nuts.
I feel it's going to be a disaster in turn 1. I don't know. It could just be me. I don't know. That's what I said today as well. I said if Hungary in real F1 was a mess in the rain, Belgium is going to be even worse, because there's been almost 8 incidents in the last 10 Belgian Grand Prix that all happened on the first lap in turn 1.
Yeah. At least it is a little shorter of a run down to the first corner than it is in Hungary.
It is, you're right.
I mean, let's be honest. Tier 2's been pretty hectic the first 3 races of the year to begin with.
I think that's
Belgium.
I think that's fair to say for all the tiers so far.
Yeah, that's true. We had like 5 guys finished in Baku, so that's insane.
I think we had
3 or 4.
5? Maybe.
In tier 2, I think it was
tier
3.
2 was 3.
That's crazy.
Right. Or 4.
4, yeah.
4 in tier 2. We have started off with some pretty tough tracks as far as DNFs go. So we're not necessarily like super surprised, especially starting to make the transition to sim damage. But yeah, you would like to see more people finish.
Yeah,
one thing I really like about the 2 tiers we have in NFS this season is, realistically, there's 4 or 5 guys any race that could go out and win the race. I mean, there's no clear-cut favorite in either tier.
Yep. I agree.
And that's the best part
it's just
about
like,
it.
and I mean, just like we were saying, 1 through 4 now is separated by about 2.5 tenths. So I mean, and that could change from quality to the race also. So.
What do you guys think about the Aston Martin team? Do you think there's going to be any in-team rivalry going on there this season?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
How quick they both are, I think we might be looking at a Rosberg-Hamilton type of situation.
yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I think, and it's tough just because when you're so close to your teammate in pace, the pit stops get really tricky.
Yeah.
So somebody's always going to get the short end of the stick when it comes to that. But yeah, it's going to be entertaining to say the least. I think Stig jumps up into P2. He splits those guys.
Yeah. JP retired in Eau Rouge just after JJ Dog retired as well. Or not retired, he spun in Eau Rouge. So JJ Dog's going to stay where he is in P9. Stead moves up to P2 as well. Oh wow, it splits in between. Oh, I was going to say the Aston Martins, but Stig went there. Now, onto the Aston Martins. We're going to see Spitz cross the line now to start his final flying lap. And Buck just crossing the line now to start his final lap. We're going to go on board with Buck for this final lap to see if he can outperform himself and see if he can beat his teammate in qualifying. So into turn 1, into La Source, tricky braking zone, into the hairpin. Going to go down all the way flat out, right from here all the way to La Combe chicane. So this is a flat out section here in the dry, especially up Eau Rouge, Radion. Nice and planted, like we said in Q2. It's the DRS. Reaching 330 kilometers down the straight into turn 7 here, La Combe chicane. A tricky braking zone and tricky couple corners here. Want to stay away from those curbs. Gets a nice exit on the outside curb. This is inevitable to lock up here. So gets that nice and planted there. Great exit. Into Pouin. This is a tricky turn as well. Oh, goes wide. I'm surprised he didn't invalidate.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that's weird.
The game is really lenient in that corner for whatever reason.
Yeah, it is. It's very weird. Now into Stablo, finishing the second sector. We'll see where he's at now. As Graham puts in a P1. Look at that.
Holy,
and
1,000 at the head of Buck.
Look at that. Buck isn't up on a time. He's a 10th down on his time. Look at that.
Oh my word.
This is crazy now. This is going to get close because Spitz is crossing line here into Stablo.
Spitz is 3 seconds down.
Oh,
and
Buck invalidated.
Oh my word.
The Aston Martin spit. Look at that.
Holy. Who saw that happening?
I know. That's insane. By 1,000th of a second.
1,000. And Graham is one of those that put 2 laps in on those softs also.
Wow.
That's incredible. What a lap from Graham there.
That was huge.
Yeah, that's incredible.
P3.
Look at that.
JJ Dog was not able to improve this time, so that's a 143.9. That's
incredible, guys. By 1,000th of a second.
Wow.
Who saw that coming? Wow.
And that might actually be Graham's first pole.
I think that is Graham's first ever pole in either league racing or this league. Wow. He put a lap in when it mattered. And who saw the Aston Martins starting 2nd and 5th?
Wow, exactly. They were 1st and 2nd pretty much throughout all the sessions.
Look at the gap, though. 1.5
tenths. 1st to 5th. Yeah.
That's insane. We were saying that everyone was within a couple tenths, and Stead was out of nowhere. He was in 6th by like 7 tenths and just put in a beautiful lap to go a 10th slower, but puts it into P3, starting on the second row.
And you got some clarification.
Just goes to show you how tight this tier is. I mean, for such a long track, for it to be that close between the top 5, I mean, we're going to be in for one heck of a race here.
Yeah, I think this is anyone's win.
Did get some clarification from JJ Dog. He actually did not have ERS going on that flyer lap. So that's going to be the reason he was a little slower than we expected.
That's a crucial mistake.
Yeah, especially at a track like this.
Yeah, you really only have like two two opportunities to overtake. And it looks like it is dry out there.
Yeah, it looks like very cloudy though.
And it is very cloudy. I'm curious to know whether or not there's going to be any rain in the forecast for later on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely what we want to see. Just from our perspective, at least. I mean, as long as we get some good battles, I think that's the main thing. And to be a top five, to have a top five, only a tenth and a half separated, I think we'll get some good battles.
Yeah, you'd be hard not to with them being that close.
Yeah, for sure. We got 10 seconds before we start the formation lap, as we see right here on the screen. Shows the pits and the podium, which it's going to be a hectic podium. We got Graham starting on pole by 1,000th to Buck. Just couldn't hook it up on that last lap, the Aston Martins.
Stig Crew and JJ Dog are the three on the medium tire to start the race. So that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Stig's gonna try to hold that gap to those soft runners as long as he can.
Can they push a medium to soft here?
Oh yeah,
I think so.
Gotta go for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Especially for the guys who are on the wheel. Anybody on the controller, it's gonna be a little tougher. But I think it's safe to say we can probably expect a safety car or two.
Right. It might depend. It might depend on how many laps they did on those mediums as well.
Yeah, that's true.
If I remember correctly, Crew had 3 laps on those mediums.
Yeah,
I think so.
He had 3 flying laps, an out lap, and then a cool down lap on it.
And we also, I mean, same thing goes for the softs. We had several guys do multiple laps on those softs. So they're going to be, well, they could probably, on a normal day, they could probably go like 7 to 8 laps, Lucas, would you say?
The softs can go, I think,
maybe
at
a little
least
more.
9, 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit less.
Even with the qualifying?
Yeah, you'd think a track like this you use a lot more, because it's so long, you use so much more grip, but honestly, it's not much. You can go...
Yeah. Just
with the qualifying lap, maybe 9, but I mean, mediums you could run quite a bit. As I just see the tire strategy powered by AWS pop on the screen. It's basically the same. It's medium soft, or soft medium or soft hard, and the soft hard strategy you just pit a lap later or a lap earlier, than the soft medium. So it's pretty much the same.
So as these guys are coming to the line, we did ask some of the guys if they would run red, white, and blue helmets today to honor the 13 servicemen that gave their life to protect the freedom that we have here in America and all over the world, really. So we'll just take this as a moment of silence to honor those guys and to pay our respects to those guys as well. Alright, so we're about to get some lights here. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights.
And it's lights
out. And here they go. Buck gets a little bit of a wacky start, and Graham also gets a bad start. They're looking into turn 1. They're side by side. Graham takes the inside. They're going to be side by side going into the straight. Who's going to give way here? It looks like JJ Dog's around. Oh, and chaos. PB Play is out. Josh Unknown makes contact. Oh my word. Miles is out. Is that in?
Severe
that's up the hill. That's a Rouge.
That's a Rouge. Safety
who else
car.
is clean?
I don't even know what happened, man. Safety car with spit. 5 second with spits and clean. What happened to clean? Clean's all the way down to 18th. That must have been a massive collision between them.
So Miles was on the left and someone was on the right also. So I wonder if those two made contact.
Wow.
Man.
What a start.
I didn't even know where to look. There was so many incidents going on right now.
Yeah, that was.
We're not surprised.
Spitz, does he have a 5-second penalty?
He does, yeah. He's got wing damage as well. He's got no right end plate.
And with where Spitz is in the running order, you almost have to assume that
him and Miles make contact
with Spitz and Miles.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Wow.
It's just a tricky section. There's got to be so much give and take between the drivers, and I mean, we say it all the time, you know, that you can't win a race in turn one. I mean, you can't win a race on the first lap. So yeah, you just have to trust that the guy next to you is going to take care of you as much as you take care of them, really. I'll get you an invite to the lobby, dear.
Yep. So we can talk about it. I don't think it's going to be that long. Unfortunately. You never wish it would.
Yeah, Spitz is going to pit. I got along with a couple other guys for sure. What's going on at the front? Buck? So it looks like Buck did get ahead. Timing screens are a little messed up. We got Buck ahead.
It's got
looks
Graham
like,
ahead.
Yeah, it says Graham's ahead, but on track Buck is ahead. So
yeah, and you could see the glitched barrier going up a Rouge on the left side where Miles actually hit it.
Yeah, Spitz puts the mediums on. Gonna go for a 2-stop here. JJ Dog as well. Medium, clean medium. Yeah, the time screens are very messed up right now, but we got Buck ahead. I guess he got him down the Camel straight.
Oh, and JJ Dog gets JJ Dog spun going up a Rouge. He's gonna have to pit again.
Yeah, he's got no wing.
He's got no wing.
He picked up a 3-second time penalty also.
Oh, you know, that's one of those stupid penalties, honestly. I hate getting those, because it's not even your fault. You just, like, spin, and you, like, spin and cut the track, and just get you a penalty.
Josh gets a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with, like, Villeneuve.
Gabba.
It was Gabba guy. Gabba guy's behind Josh, so
maybe it was a rear end from Gabba. Chaos right now at the opening laps.
Yeah, that's kind of wild here. Let's see who our biggest movers are so far. Looks like we've got Craggy up into P10. We've got Funky up 9 positions into P11. We also have Mr. Delia up into P8, 7 positions from where he's. Excuse me, goodness. From where he started. Of course, we got Spitz and JJ Dog so far, our biggest losers. Yeah, I really thought Graham was ahead of Buck, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It was really close through turn 1. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's do what, dear?
JJ Dog has no luck this season.
Yeah, he's absolutely got the short end of the stick. Any possible chance that it was even possible. Looks like he's gonna catch up to the guys though, so he's gonna have time to pit. But yeah, that's not what you want to be dealing with on the second lap of the race. We got somebody else in the pits also.
Josh
is in the pits.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to be serving that 5-second penalty and just getting it out of the way.
Yeah, that's smart. Oh, we had yeah. I thought he had wing damage. I was looking at JJ Dog.
Is he going to fit another set of mediums? Looks like he is. Yeah.
JJ Dog puts it hard, so he's going to the end of the race. Like we said in qualifying, though, like I think that's his only move, to be honest. We said it in qualifying where he looked very unstable on his flying lap, and that was on the mediums and the softs. Like I said, I could just imagine the race, how it's going to be, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Or that's exactly what happened, sorry.
It's not going to get any better on these hards.
As
he takes it a lot easier up the hill this time.
And he still looked unstable.
Mr. Delia's out.
Oh my goodness.
It's
just in the middle of the track there.
Yeah, but guys got a penalty.
Oh my gosh. There
debris everywhere. Look at this.
Pieces and cars, and there was a car about 4 feet off the ground.
Gabba guy's missing his front wing. Something happened there with those guys. I'm not sure if Delio was in front of Gabba guy or what.
Looks like
I couldn't even tell what Mr. Delio was missing there. Like what tire he was missing.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. Looks like Gabba's got complete wing damage, no wing. Spit's okay, clean's good, new wine's okay. It looks like, yeah, a massive collision.
I'm kind of scared for when we go back racing here. I mean, these guys are having trouble keeping him on track on their safety car.
Yeah,
this is not looking good. We had JJ Dog spin under the safety car. We had Delia getting crashed into safety cars in this lap. We got Gabba having a lost wing. Gabba's going to be the biggest loser at this point now because he's got to pit while the safety car comes in.
Is the safety car coming in this lap? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is in.
Seems like we might be looking at another Tier 2 race where it's going to just be drive around and see if you can finish and hope you're in the points.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's looking as we've just got the first couple of laps finished. Buck's going to lead him across the line here. Looks like he's taking off. Graham gets a terrible start. He's going to be way behind getting into the corners.
Yeah, these deltas got to start popping up. All right, there we go.
He's already over a second behind.
Yeah,
it looks like somebody's around. Gabba guy's actually in the pits. Sorry.
Well, yeah, like you said, Graham's already about a second. Look, we got about a second gap from everyone in the top 5.
Yeah. We've got a... Buck is out of the race!
Out of the race?
Oh my
goodness.
That's Crash going up the hill, that's right. Is there going to be a safety car?
He is in that outside barrier.
We've got Emerald looking up the inside of Crew here. He's going to look for a move and backs out.
Spitz is going to do the same thing until La Source goes down the inside on New Wine. New Wine gives him the space on those medium tires. Yeah, like you were saying, just backed out of it. But yeah, absolute chaos now. Disaster for Buck as being one of the quickest guys in qualifying to now out of the Grand Prix. And he looked so stable, his setup too. That's the funny thing.
He did.
It's going to be very, very...
Having that full load.
Yeah, exactly.
Tires, I mean, it really throws a wrench into the cars. Oh, yeah. Down wide everywhere.
Wow, that's crazy. Absolute madness on up to lap 4. We got another yellow sector.
Around. That's going to be Gabba guy again.
On those hard tires, he spun around.
And Josh Unknown's around also. Oh, my word.
What is going on right now? JJ Dog and New One getting into contact right there. It's an absolute mess right now from 11th to 14th.
Yeah.
Just four cars. Look at this.
JJ Dog's point of view is insane right now.
It is. It's just going on board with him right now. With New Wine, Villeneuve, you got Mr. Clean in front. Is he going to make a move into bus stop chicane here?
He's looking around the outside. He's in the grass.
Pulls in at Alex Albon and Perez.
Villeneuve what a move. And we see Villeneuve going to the pits.
And he's on the hard tire too, JJ Dog, so that's pretty impressive right now.
JPR is also in the pits. It's a wing change.
It's complete madness right now.
We got a good battle from P. Oh, Lakito's around.
Look who's on the race. On board. He's out of race. This is going to be a safety car. It's on track right in the middle of the track as well. It's going to be a safety car.
I don't know how Amaral did not touch him.
There's going to be another safety car. It is. I was on board with them too. That's insane.
Oh my. Wow. And that was on exit. Have you seen that? Have y'all seen somebody spin on the exit?
That was like where the DRS was activated.
Yeah, so he on the left-hander, he got on the right-handed curve there.
Yeah.
And the car just went around.
Must have dropped it like on the exit. I don't know. That's weird. Wow, complete madness right now. We got 5 DNFs already out of 20 drivers on lap 5. We got another safety car. Got complete disaster going on. We had like 3 people DNF on the safety car restart. We had Laquito, Buck, Delia. Delia was under safety car.
Delia was under safety car.
This is a disaster.
Gabba got spun. Josh spun.
Vilma pitted for a wing.
Elliot just put it in the chat that he just lost his car. He just lost the car under safety car, and he spun in front of the entire group.
Yeah. So that's why Gabba guy lost his front wing. Then. Was it Lakito that just lost connection?
Yeah, but he's out, so.
Oh. Are we going to see Graham pit?
That's right.
Graham does pit, yeah. Graham pits, Stig stays out. Stead pits.
It's going to be interesting to see whether he goes onto the soft.
Oh, Emerald's going to pit as well, so he's going to double stack the Alpine over here.
I think he's got to go on the softs. I mean, the hards, excuse me.
The hards, yeah.
He goes for the mediums.
No, I think the mediums could last. It's only 14 laps. What is it? No, sorry, 16.
Goes for the hards. Emerald.
Far enough apart. They did not have to double stack.
Yeah, Emerald's, he's having a wing change, but he's going for the hards also. Looks like pretty much everybody either went medium or hard there.
Yeah, we see everyone on the medium
goes for the
hard,
mediums.
Yeah.
Villeneuve.
Graham's on the medium.
Huh. Wow. Let's see what our penalties are looking like. Gabaga has 10 seconds. That's going to be 2 of those collisions during the safety car. And JJ Dog with 3 seconds for that spin he had in Radion.
Oh, yeah, Radion. And Buck's gone. That's it. He's had enough.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I mean, he was. You would have to say he was one of the favorites to win the race, just based on the pace. But yeah, I mean, it happens for sure. This is a really tough track to keep it on track for 22 laps.
Yeah, just consistency is key here. Weather looks to be the same as the start. Nothing different.
Yeah, it's super overcasty, and I wonder. Just makes me wonder if Graham, if they know that maybe some rain's coming later, and Graham was just willing to risk the mediums.
Maybe Graham's expecting another safety car too.
That's true.
I think that's a very good thing to expect.
Get up to the front again on those fresh mediums and kind of just hold until the end.
Yeah, with another safety car, he's going to have no problem making it to the end.
Well,
I mean, you could say the same for Stig, though. I mean, he's on those mediums.
Stig started
he's gonna try maybe just to have a gap, make a gap to.
I mean, realistically,
to the guys behind.
He's going to have to make a gap to JJ Dog and Graham. Because it looks like everybody else behind him are going to be at least one more pit stop.
Yeah.
But I think the first ones that can go to the end are going to be JJ Dog, possibly Graham, and instead 6.
Yeah, but he had to pit. Or he couldn't pit Stig because he's on the mediums. He could have gone on the hards, but he had Graham right in front of him he would have had. So I think after having 2 safety cars after 7 laps, I wouldn't be surprised to have another couple. So
yeah, I think we've ran 2 or 3 laps in the green so far.
I don't think we even had DRS open.
Yeah, I don't think so. Surprised they went an extra lap there, really.
Yeah. All bunched up. It's definitely going to come in this lap.
We've got JJ Dog with that 3-second time penalty that he got from when he spun up a Rouge. And
yeah.
With a 10-second time. Probably a couple of collisions there.
Yeah, he had that one with Delia, and he also had one. Who was it with? Spitz, I believe, wasn't it? Was it Josh? It was Josh. Right. should be coming in this lap, I would think. We've got Craggy up in P4. Ooh, Spitz nearly spins. He went in the grass there trying to warm the tires. He might have actually gotten a warning for that.
That's crazy. These warnings are insane in this game.
Yeah, we've got Funky up 17 positions into P3 and Craig
that's insane.
And some big movers taking advantage of these safety cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to see the restart here. We got Stig leading the way on the medium tire. Already made about 8/10 of a second to Cruise Steamers. Funky right there as well.
Got Emerald already going past the new line here. JPR instead going side by side into turn 1.
Oh, Spitz has got a great run on Craigie. Oh my god,
Oh,
I don't know how
word.
they didn't make contact.
I don't either.
What a run Spitz had. Look at that. It must have so little downforce, or he's just burning up that ERS.
I think that is the first lap we've had everybody make it up or lose.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Look at that. We got top 3. JJ. Ooh, another penalty.
Another 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to hurt him in the end. Got 6 seconds already.
Got a pretty big battle going on from P5 to P8 here.
Yeah, we got Mr. Clean just sitting behind Craigie as well. Looks like Craigie's struggling on the opening laps. Can't get the temperature up. He is on the older tires compared to Spitz and Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean just gets right up to his bumper.
Oh my word, he's going to look for a move here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to get impatient here.
He didn't. Yeah,
this is where you start to feel impatient. You got JJ Dog right there as well.
And Graham.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Graham right there.
Mr. Clean being a reserve, you don't want to ruin anybody's race, but you also don't want to race.
Exactly.
J-Dog is going to go past Craig as well. This is going to be messy, I think. Oh, I thought he was going to get him. He's going to dive it into the bus stop.
Run on Craigie.
Oh, he just backed out. Interesting.
He backs it out. Wow. And Clean's around.
JJ.
Oh, and he hits Graham. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Did Graham lose a wing? He doesn't have any major damage.
Maybe. Villeneuve with penalty. Josh Unknown gets by. Oh my, this is an absolute mess right now.
From what I saw, JJ Dog got into the back of Mr. going into that last one.
Oh, someone's spun. That's it. Funky's gone. I can't believe he didn't lose a wheel. And we got Spitz going for a run here on Crew. No, he doesn't even have damage. Spitz going right now. He's burning all of his ERS to get past Crew. Goes down the outside. Look at that.
Goes outside. What a move.
Spitz he's finding his groove now because he's on those fresh tires after spinning.
Ideally, someone's around. Who is it?
Emerald.
It's a Red Bull. Craggy. Oh no, Craggy. He was having such a great race.
He's lost his whole
front wing.
Oh, that's it. This is absolute madness. Graham gets behind, gets in front of Mr. Clean. The one gets ahead of Craigie with that broken wing. So does Gabba Guy. Down into Pouan. Graham is just, it looks like
Graham
the
runs
side
wide
pod.
there. Graham's got to have damage.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate because he's got side pod damage.
It's got to be damage from when he spun.
Yeah, he's running wide in every corner.
Yeah, his front wing looks okay, but his side pod. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of cars behind him.
They're backing up behind him right now. Stead, Emerald. Then you've got Funky also behind there. Funky's looking to the inside. Oh Funky my word, they are so close.
Oh, and with Graham having that damage, this is going to get real.
Oh, this is going to be close, man. Oh, that's it.
Stead's gone.
Stead is gone.
I don't know how he's still alive.
I don't know either. Villeneuve's going down the inside of Funky. This is an absolute mess right here. A sight to see in freaking Belgium. My goodness, Graham pits as well.
Yeah, Graham. I think it was wing damage.
Really? It didn't look like much to me. I didn't see anything.
It may not have showed up, but I think he did have some.
I'm gonna go on board with him in the pits. Let's see if he actually
Stead also goes in the pit.
We're looking at all this, but we're missing the Spitzes.
Yeah, you're right. It is wing damage.
JPR. Oh, Emerald's around. No. Who is that? Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean's around. Mr. Clean is gone. He's got his wheels still attached. I don't know what's going on. People are like 3 spinning people and no wing damage.
Oh!
Or no, sorry, no wheels gone. Yeah, he's gonna be down in 12.
Right on the gearbox of Emerald here.
Yeah, he is right there. It is getting real close with everyone here now. Spitz is catching up. We got another sector. New one's out. New one's gone. He's out of the race.
Oh wow!
Right into Lecom. What
yeah! He hit that first right-hand curve.
And another safety car. That's it. It's another safety car. I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if they all pit now.
That saves Graham instead.
Can you go for the softs here? It's so close.
For another safety car, I believe.
What's Spitz doing? So it looks like he's trying to overtake. I don't know what's going on. Is he not got a safety car on his screen? Because it looks like he's trying to overtake him.
Yeah, he definitely is. They are.
He might be trying to hurry back to the pits.
How do they not have a Delta?
Oh, you know what it is? He wants to get ahead of.
Back to the pits so they can get back out in front of everybody that's behind them because they have a little bit of a gap right now.
And that's exactly. That's smart. I don't know what Stig stays out. What the? That's interesting. That's smart from Spitz.
Hoping for another safety car to put on their softs.
Yeah, but that's going to be a bit late, to be honest.
I still think you can pit for the softs here.
Easily, because by the time safety car comes in, you're going to have like 8 laps of racing.
You'll be starting lap 13.
And Spitz goes onto the mediums. That's smart as well, because that's consistency over pace.
Didn't Spitz start on the mediums, though?
No, Spitz started on the softs. So he starts on the softs, he goes to the mediums after wing damage, and then goes back onto the mediums.
Okay. Crew goes for the softs. He's sitting pretty in P3 here.
I'm not surprised by Crew, because he does these wicked strategies and always gets away with getting so many positions from him. Like in Bahrain, he did the same thing.
See JJ Dog back up to P7.
He's good at managing the tires, but yeah, you're right. JJ Dog up to P7. It just shows how
slowly builds his way up.
Yeah.
It's insane every race.
It just shows how much
Graham goes for the mediums.
Just shows how crazy these safety cars are, because we had Spitz and JJ Dog all the way at the bottom with wing damage, 30 seconds down, and now Spitz is sitting P2, JJ Dog P7.
That's why I think Stig should have pit. I mean,
he would have came out first.
Able to get into the pits and out of the pits in front of, before everybody else came around.
A free pit stop. Yeah.
Now, if Stig pits, no one else is going to want to pit because they're going to the end of this race, and he's going to wind up right at the back.
Stig's going to be at a pace disadvantage too, so it's not like he's going to pull away from anybody.
It's not like there's an advantage of staying out.
Wow.
I'm really surprised, to be honest.
I just want to bring this up from 3 spins in the first 2 laps. Gabagai is now sitting P5.
Oh wow.
P3 with reserves taken out.
Wow, look at that.
And it's gonna hurt him with that 10, or I guess he actually served one of them, so he should only have 5 seconds of penalties.
Yeah.
No, he still has 10. How does he still have 10? Did he pit? He didn't pit. He didn't pit.
He's got 6 lap all cards. So yeah, that 10 seconds really gonna hurt him, but it just goes to show, even if we spin, just keep going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've always got a chance for sure. I really feel for Craggy here. I mean, he was having a great race, and he's back into P13 now. He does have the softs on. Graham, that safety car really saved Graham instead. Also, is going to catch him back up to the pack. Stig does go in. That is going to kill Stig.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's not a good decision.
And he's putting the softs on. Maybe he wanted one.
I mean, I honestly think it's better for him to pit now than waiting and doing it under.
You really think so?
It's just hard to say that you're not going to have another safety car though.
Like, if he stayed out on that lap, I honestly, if it was me, I would have just stayed out and hope for another safety car, because you're going to build a gap to the guys behind, to the guys in 10.
How long? So how long can you? Because you got to think he qualified on those also. So how much longer could they have actually lasted?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, at least he's going to be caught up to the field where if he had to pit under green. Yeah, I mean
that not going in with Spitz on the last lap.
I'm really interested to see this battle for P1, as we got Spitz on the mediums and then a couple of guys on the softs behind him.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. And Gab guy's sitting in a provisional P2.
Yeah.
Look at that. So, like Deary said, just keep your head up, and honestly, anything could happen. 3 safety cars.
Exactly.
We just crossed the line last lap for half race distance, and we've gotten 3 safety cars. Could we get another 2 at least? Make it a record.
Yeah. Even then, we were talking about JJ Dog. You know, no front wing in last place. On I think
Look at that.
The second safety car. He's sitting P6 right now.
Yeah,
exactly.
Basically P4 after reserves. Gaba's on hard, so he's gonna have a pace advantage, JJ Dog, over everyone on new medium. So, but he's got those penalties.
Yeah, that penalty's really gonna hurt him.
I think
with the reserves that are where they're sitting right now, Spitz is in a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Just absolutely run away with this race. I mean, I know Crew and Josh are on softs behind him, but there's those reserves.
Yeah. You've got Gabba guy on the hards.
The hards, yeah. I mean,
he's got hards at that.
Yeah, he's got 4 cars in between him and the next, real competition between
JP that's critical, because
I got a feeling
he gets
that penalty
past,
is gonna be crucial to JJ Dog there.
Oh yeah.
He's got 2 of them, right? I believe he's got 6 seconds.
Yeah, I believe he does.
I mean, we get a late safety car, and that could end up dropping him all the way down.
Yeah.
With 9-10 laps, you can build somewhat of a gap to try to take some of that penalty away. But
right.
We get another one here that could drop him all the way down the order.
And Spitz waited till the absolute last minute to go.
That is interesting.
Oh my lord.
Oh no way.
Gabba guy spun in the last chicane.
Oh, what a shame. JJ is up to P4, gets past JPR into...
Yeah, past JPR into turn 1.
And Josh Unknown is only 2/10 behind Crew. We're going to go up already on. Let's see if he can get close to Crew here down the straight, but it looks like he's got an absolute beautiful exit, Crew. Gonna burn that ERS. Spitz isn't gonna fight it, because that's smart for him not to fight it. He's on the medium.
Yeah,
He's just going for consistency.
Yeah, let those guys on the softs pull you away from everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Let Josh overtake you, honestly, and I wouldn't even... Goes for the defense, so he doesn't want Josh to get ahead.
Wow. Kind of surprised to see that after he lets Crew by.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't let Crew by necessarily, but...
Well, I feel like he just wants to save his ERS and wait like 3 laps, keep consistent, and then burn it up and go for an overtake again.
This sector is where Spitz is really fast. He has been killing sector 2 all race long.
Yeah, he's got a lot more
JJ Dog
downforce.
closing in now. I mean, he's going to have to get on the move if he wants to avoid a pretty nice battle here at the end.
Yeah, and from the other side of the spectrum, JJ Dog's hoping to get through.
Oh, somebody's around.
Mr.
Clean's out.
Is this going to be another safety car? As we see Josh Unknown trying to go for a move up the inside. And Spitz is just going to let him, because, I mean, what's the point of defending? There's no point, honestly.
Exactly. He's burning ERS now. He's going to look for a move to the inside.
He is going to go down the inside of the bus stop.
Holy.
They're going to keep it side by side. Oh, what the heck was that from Josh?
Really squeezes him.
Yeah, that's a bit... As a reserve, you don't do that, in my opinion. Villeneuve's out as well. He DNF.
Safety car.
Safety car's out.
What do you do? Where's Stig?
If you're not...
Everybody's passed.
If you're Stig...
Everybody's passed except Craigie.
And Craigie's going to go in and put fresh softs on again.
That's smart.
Yep. And a new wing.
If I'm Gabba guy, you got to go into the pits here.
Yeah.
You got to serve that penalty. Gabba guy Craigie actually had wing damage also.
If I was Gabba guy, I'd serve this penalty and I'd box again, because you're already last. Might as well, you know?
I feel like, if anything, this really hurts Stig.
Yeah.
Because it's just less laps that he's going to have to kind of make up the ground that he lost by pitting a lap later.
I wonder if Spitz has got any damage. Doesn't look to be.
Yeah, that would be really unfortunate if he did. I don't know. It looked like Josh almost just didn't turn coming on on the exit there.
Might have been
understeer. Spitz.
Wow. Were you on board with Spitz there?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, so was I.
I honestly didn't think he saw him for a little while.
That was close.
Yeah. It looked like Josh had understeer in the bus stop chicane, and it just couldn't turn, honestly, or he just didn't even see him there. Thought he backed out, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, could have.
Interesting. But we'll see. We're on our 4th safety car. The most I've seen in a race is 4, so we're already at the record for myself. I think we haven't had DRS activated once in this race.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's insane.
That's actually insane.
It's basically a rain race, no DRS.
Yeah. Anybody go in the pit?
Yeah, Stead.
Looks like Stead did.
Smart to go on the soft.
Brand new softs.
See if Gabaguy does. Oh, why would you not, Gabaguy?
Yeah, I feel for Gabba there.
All
not
the
Gabba,
hards,
sorry.
and you only
feel
got
like he should have.
You've only got one position to lose.
But not even, because Craigie's so far back, he would have gotten in and out of the pits before.
Yeah, that's tough. Only one on the hards, also.
Yeah, maybe he's just hoping for that whole. And he's out. He's out. He's out. He's done.
Oh my gosh!
He's on board.
Are you serious?
Loses it up Eau Rouge on those old hards. And
wow.
Right into the wall.
And he was guaranteed points.
Wow.
Anybody who finishes now, like even before then, was guaranteed points.
Wow, we got 11 drivers left, 9 retirements. Wow, this is... We've had more DNFs under safety car than I think actual racing. Like, that's crazy.
It's at least 50-50 for sure.
For sure. This is just bunch the field up so much. Well, everyone who finishes at this point is just consistency, keep it on track, and that's it.
Yeah.
After reserves are taken out, how many reserves do we have? We got, what, P2,
we have
P1,
3.
and
Josh,
P5.
Funky.
Yeah.
Josh.
So Craigie...
Crew, Josh, and Funky.
Yeah, exactly. Even if Craig is 3 laps down, he's going to get 8th place
P8.
here.
Yep. Wow. So right now our podium right now is Spitz, JJ Dog, and Amarul. But you've still got, I mean, you can't count out those guys 9 through 11 on the softs either. I mean, you got Stig, you got Graham back there, Stead.
Yeah, I mean, those are 3 of the guys in the top of the points right there.
Yeah.
Graham, Stig, and Stead all sitting in the back. Merle's up there too, and I mean, he's definitely got pace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see the battle between Spitz and JJ Dog go on here. I think that's going to be a...
Yeah, they very similar driving styles. So I think and they're very similarly paced also.
Crew did the same thing, waits to the last second.
Oh my word!
Oh, he's out! Crew's out!
Dead!
Crew's out! Oh my god! He just did 3 turns! He is gone!
Holy...
My goodness,
Emerald
what a
runs
disaster!
wide. He gets passed by the whole grid almost.
JJ Dog and Spitz going side by side through a Rouge almost. Oh my, what is going on? Funky's right behind. Yeah, Funky's right behind him. Funky spins.
Funky goes around.
Funky's gone. Oh my god, I got the onboard of that too.
Oh, he's on track.
That's the second time he's lost.
Oh my word.
Oh my, what is
Spitz
going on?
For a move.
Spitz is going down the inside. Oh my goodness. What a disaster. Graham, Stick gets up ahead of Graham on the softs. Looks like Graham, that side pod damage is getting bad. There was a 3-second penalty to Craigie, I think. Unbelievable start right now. I don't know how.
Funky has spun.
What is going on? Yeah, you're right. What is going on right now?
I'm not sure that Funky didn't get in the back of Spitz.
Somebody's around. Somebody. What happened? Maybe the debris of Funky.
Really
that was
weird.
a delayed safety car. This is the 5th safety car. Wow, I'm just absolute.
We've run 16 laps, and there have been 5 safety cars.
We've run about 10 laps under safety car, 10 to 11 laps.
No, it's got to be more than that.
It's got to be 12. I was going to say 12 or 13.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, I think we've actually...
What do you do here?
1 lap.
Stay out. You're going to lose too much.
You think if you're on the mediums? Well, I guess... So you got Josh, who's a reserve.
I mean, if I'm Craigie...
Man, Stig is...
Craigie, Funky, Stead, I'm
going to one of those, yeah. Not Stead. Stead's on brand new. I'd say
Stead's on new songs.
Funky for sure. Josh Hanoan, is he get pit?
I think Graham's got a pit.
Yeah, I think Graham goes in.
Yeah, Graham goes in for sure. He should
have. He does.
Right, smart.
Stead stays out. That's not the surprise. So does Craigie.
Funky pits.
Funky does pit.
All right, this
wouldn't
is
be surprised
crazy
to see
right
a
now.
retirement from Funky here. No, it's gonna stay. Oh my word! So we're gonna go green with about 4 laps to go. I would imagine, maybe 5.
No, they should catch him this lap. Honestly, I don't expect to not.
Usually
catch him
they do
lap.
like a full safety car though. Is the only thing. Like at least one full lap, and then he goes in on the second.
Yeah, you're right. But it's smart for the medium guys to stay out because the guy in front, Josh, his tires are going to be worn out a bit. I mean, you'd think they're going to be worn out, but it's been safety car the whole time.
So I think JJ Dog and Spitz are sitting okay, but then you've got Amarul and JPR who are going to be like getting super pressured by these guys on the softs. That's insane.
And word
these guys.
Word from Crew is he lit up the rear tires as he had no traction control on, and just set the car into the wall, starting behind the safety car.
Wow, that was a pretty low speed to DNF. Also, I mean that's the slowest corner on the track.
Yeah, it just goes to show how weird the game is sometimes. With, Crew DNF there at probably 60 miles an hour, but Funky smacked the wall at about 190 and lost a little bit of weight.
Yeah, that is insane. Yeah, I think we're staying out again, don't you? I think we're gonna be able to know in this corner here.
Yeah, I think
right about now.
Should be. I don't think there's anybody.
Yeah, we're staying out another, I think.
Wow.
I don't know. Josh is backing up, but
Josh is backing up like we're going. We're going.
Could be a late call from the safety car.
Yeah, he's trying to catch back up now.
Lights are still on.
And I mean, you still got JJ Dog with that 6 seconds of penalties. I mean, that's absolutely huge.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Oh, and Spitz nearly runs in the back of him. Or JJ Dog actually almost ran in the back of Josh.
I'm surprised the safety car is staying out. It's definitely going to come in this lap, but
We've still got, I don't know if that was just tire marks from Crew or if that was still his wing on the track. This is going to be an absolute mad dash. These guys on the softs are going to be trying to get by these guys on the mediums.
I mean, at this point, it's a 5-lapper.
Yeah, absolutely.
We could have just canceled this whole race and just put them in a 5-lapper lobby and said, go at it.
Have at it. Yep. Wow.
Wow.
We've only got 7 people who are going to score points here.
Is it going to be a replay of Baku?
At best, there's only 7.
Yeah.
There's 3 reserves, so that's barring any more DNFs.
Well, I think
there's 2
3
reserves
now.
now.
I think there's only 2 because Crew was the one that crashed.
Oh, that's right. My mistake. All right, so 8. We've got 8.
Whew. We started with 20. We're down to 10.
Yeah.
And honestly, like some of the guys that are out there now are actually lucky to be still racing.
I know,
think
yeah.
of Funky and JJ Dog for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Craigie as well. Craigie's had a couple.
Yeah.
Couple wing changes.
Yeah, look at that. He's sitting in P8. Good position right now.
Stead's had a couple wing changes.
Yeah.
I think JP.
I think Stig may be the only one. Stig and Spitz may be the only one that haven't changed a wing.
No, Spitz did, I think, in lap 1 or 2.
Did
remember we made contact, right.
Yeah. Stig might be the only one who hasn't.
Yeah.
Keeping the nose clean.
I'm really surprised to see these guys kind of waiting as long as they do to start the the safety car restart. I mean, I think that was a big thing, like a big reason why Crew spun. He just tried to get on the gas too hard. It was so late and tried to get a jump on everybody and just burn the tires.
And we have Crew with us now.
There's the man of the hour.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened there. It boiled down to the fact that about 3 times in this race I forgot I'm running no TC. That's all that boiled down. So apologies to everyone. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll show him now. There you go.
That was close. JJ was right up Josh.
Oh, he got a great run there.
Did get a good run. Emerald's got a great run on Spitz as well. I think the sauce is going to be slowly dying out now. 7 laps of warming up from the safety cars.
I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Most of that is safety car laps. They can't be more than 20-25%.
Spitz has got so much more downforce. JJ Dog's, he's right there side by side with JJ Dog down the Camel Straight. He's got the outside.
Move on JP on the outside.
Yeah, Stig as well.
Oh my word.
Spitz going for the outside move. Oh, they're both late on the brake. Oh,
JJ Dog's around. Oh my.
I think he grabbed too much. No, they didn't. He took way too much inside curb.
JJ Dog hit that inside curb and it's.
He sure did. Sure did.
And we saw Stig get ahead of JPR, so this is crucial for Stig.
Yeah.
He's sitting in a provisional P3. Look at that.
And both the guys in front are on mediums.
Older mediums. Wow.
Graham and Funky going side by side into Puan.
Oh boy.
That was close. Good racing.
Stead and JPR are super close right now.
Yeah, it looks like JPR is struggling on those 7-lap-old mediums while Stead's on those 3-lap-old softs. Got way more grip in the tires.
Graham and Funky are going to have to get a move on if they want to make some places up.
Well, Funky's already about a 10th. He's right there on Craigie. He's going right there, side by side.
We've got Merle closing in on Spitz here.
Oh, Craig!
Oh, Craigie's around.
Yeah. I guess he just lost.
I had a moment.
Yeah, had a moment on the grass.
Stig starting to close up to Emerald.
Yeah, this is crucial for Stig because he's got a couple laps now if he go try and get Spitz.
They're gonna have 2 laps. Is it 1 or 2 laps of DRS?
It's gonna be 2 laps. Yeah, 2 laps. Wow.
21 and 22.
There will not be a safety car from here on out either.
There will not. Yeah.
JJ Dog pits.
Yeah, JJ Dog pitted. Yeah, the wing damage. Look at that. Stig's already there.
Oh, battle.
ERS.
JPR, Funky goes through the grass to pass those guys.
Oh, and Stead as well. Stead's right there. He's gonna cut across to try and get back Funky.
JPR.
On the inside, JPR just had to back out.
Josh gets a 3-second time penalty.
Stig and Emerald going side by side as well. This is crucial moments right here.
Stig's got to get around him.
Oh my goodness.
Stig on Emerald.
Yeah, Stig got a bit of impatience there. Look at this. He's burning all the ERS he's got. A Puan.
Stig's going down the inside.
Oh.
He just stayed there. Emerald puts his car in the absolute perfect
Somebody's around.
position. That's Graham.
Who is it?
It's Graham. Unfortunate for Graham as he was leading the race on pole position.
Does he have wing damage?
I don't think he was in the wall.
No, I don't think so.
We've got Stig right up.
Spitz is just running away with it right now also.
And yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough for him to catch him, but if anyone could do it, it's going to be Stig on those tires on the soft. He's burnt a lot of ERS. He's not going to have a lot of it left if he wants to try and get past Spitz. Emerald just defended for his life right there trying to get that P2.
Yeah,
he's got more than Spitz. So
does he really?
He's got 70%.
Funky
yeah,
is
that's
coming
right.
too.
It looked like he had a little bit less. Interesting.
Yeah, Funky who...
and he's bringing Stead with him.
Yeah, Stig's gonna get him for sure down the straight. With the DRS and the ERS going, yeah, there's absolutely no shot.
Stig's got to run here.
100%.
And DRS.
Oh.
He got into the back of him, I think.
Yeah, I just...
Funky's coming too. Funky's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, Stig goes wide.
Side by side, look at that.
Funky
down the inside. Look at that.
Oh, boy. Stead's right behind those guys also.
Oh my god, this is a battle right here. Funky goes down the outside. Look at the grip Funky's got on those 5-lap younger tires.
Oh, he's going to get in the wall here.
Oh, wow. He saved that from going.
That's incredible.
That's not a good place to try to pass.
What is going on?
This is bonkers.
This is insane.
Look at Amaral here. He's right behind Funky.
Yeah, they're all right there, and then
two
Stead's right there.
Alpines.
Looking to pick up the scraps of these battles here from Stig and Funky.
Oh, Funky runs a little wide.
And meanwhile, Spitz is just running away.
Oh, Amaral picks up a 3 second.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He's going to let Stead by. He's going to let Stead by here.
Yeah, smart.
That is great. That is great teamwork right there.
100%.
He can build a gap to JPR where that penalty won't matter as well.
Yeah, exactly.
2.4 right now, and with the pace these guys are running, it could be
Yeah, he's going to have to put in a banger.
That's it. And here we are on the last lap of the Belgian Grand Prix. We got Funky leading, or Funky trying to catch Stig right here. We got Stead right behind as well, and Emerald.
Funky's going to have DRS.
He is going to have the DRS.
He's got to be careful not to get passed by Stead also. I think Stead may be a little too far back.
Just
gets nice and tight behind him. He's got 5/10 within. He's going to get the DRS. Stig is going to use his DRS.
Out of DRS.
He is. He's not going to use it either. I think he's just going to try and catch it for the back. Craigie's got another 3 seconds.
Craigie gets a 3 second.
Is that his first or second? I think that was his first.
He's going by Graham here.
He does. He gets by Graham. Ooh, Funky almost lost it on the exit.
Stead's right on the back of him.
Ooh, Funky
does.
Funky lost it. Funky's lost the rear end of his car like 5 times this race. It's insane. He's got so little downforce in the car.
Watching him today has been like he's driving a shopping trolley.
As Spitz is now finally catching up on Josh.
Here. Josh and Spitz. Josh is a reserve, so great race to him. But
this gap between Amaral and JPR are really close here. 2.7.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come down to the last bit. JPR has a little bit less ERS.
Yeah, he's got so much ERS to use.
I'd hold the ERS button down.
JPR's got none.
That's it. It's 3 seconds now. Let's see. As we're finding the final couple corners, Spitz crosses the line to take the victory.
Spitz goes P1. Wow.
As he does get a penalty.
He's gonna come across.
Funky's gonna get the fastest lap. Stig's gonna get P2. Stead is gonna pick up in P3 after the reserves.
And he did. Amaral beat JPR.
Beat JPR by 2 tenths.
Thousands, I said 2 tenths. It's, I don't know, I'm lost. It was such a long race with 5 safety cars, I can't even speak properly.
It's tough to find
2000s, we'll go with it.
Was it 18 safety car laps?
Yeah, that's
it had
insane.
To be close.
2 laps of DRS, guys. 2 laps of DRS.
Wow.
And that's the race.
What a race.
Woo! What a race that was. That's incredible. See, this is just another example as to never giving up, you know, like Spitz, Funky, JJ Dog. Well, JJ Dog, I don't know where he finished or if he retired or whatnot, but...
No, JJ Dog finished. He was last
finishing.
Oh, okay, still.
He just got the fastest lap as well, so PA the fastest lap he's got.
They had wing damage. They were last by 30 seconds, and Spitz wins. Funky had a couple penalties, but he was sitting in like P4, and JJ Dog's still coming across the line for P8 with points after reserve. So,
was Stead P3? Is that right?
He is. Yeah. Stead's P3, so it's Spitz.
Spitz, Stig, and Stead.
It is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, fellas. See you later.
All right,
nice
see you, crew.
Gents. Nice comms.
And look, JD Dog's got fastest lap as well, so that's the extra point as well.
I'm gonna bring our podium finishers in.
Yeah, bring them in here
into the chat.
Wow, we have been commentating for 2 hours. That's how long this race was. That's insane.
Doesn't leave a lot of time to practice for the Tier 1.
It's just straight from this to that. That's it. There's no dinner or anything in between. Who needs dinner?
Right,
wow, that's insane.
I'm gonna let you guys interview podium finishers. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. See ya, dearie.
What a race, man!
Oh my god,
like,
that was
as
insane.
boring as it was to watch the safety car go around for 17 laps.
Exactly.
Like it was all kind of worth it there at the end. With
it was
as crazy as it went.
Exactly. It was just an insane race from everyone's. I don't even know. Like it was just incident after incident. Safety cars.
Yeah.
2 laps of DRS, which is. Is this sad that we had more safety cars than more DRS laps? Like,
is
that a
very
little
annoying
sad?
At this point? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not.
Yeah, we could hear. All right, since we got our guys in here, we're gonna start with Stig coming into. I'm pretty sure it was P3, P2.
Well,
P2.
When you take
P2.
Out, I'll get P2.
Okay, gotcha. So P2. Yeah. So tell us about your race. We saw you pitted the lap after the safety car instead of pitting the lap before, and those safety cars after just really screwed with your race because you had amazing pace. So.
Qualifying went well. I felt like I had faster pace in qualifying, but starting P4. I'm all right with that. Just needed to stay clean, and I kind of just did that. I don't believe I got any damage at all this race. But yeah, the safety cars definitely... sorry, I got kids screaming in the background. But yeah, safety cars messed up the flow, the rhythm of the race. But I should have pitted on that second to last safety car. I wasn't sure what to do. And then I was like, you know what, I'll just go in for softs. We're going to have, another 2 or 3 laps, and those softs were able to last me, and I was able to make through the pack and be able to take home P2. So, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, when you pitted, we thought it was, to be honest with you, we all thought that you weren't going to get a top 5 because there was so many guys that were on the older tires, but you just managed to keep your nose clean. And speaking of keeping your nose clean, I think you were the only one to not change your wing in the race. So that's pretty crazy. So just keeping consistent, keeping the nose clean. So yeah, I think that's what it mattered the most because a good fight back to P2.
Yeah, that's really what I've been focusing on is those little errors, even though they might not have been my fault, is just taking no damage. I had one at Baku that possibly cost me a P2 or even possibly P1, but yeah, thank you and congrats to Spitz on his win.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of Spitz, we'll start with him next. I don't think we had Stead come in the party, so we'll move on to Spitz, our P1 finisher. It was a good qualifying initially, and then just couldn't hook that last lap up. I think you invalidated on quali. But yeah, to see a top 5 within a tenth and a half, we knew any of the top 5 could have won it, and you just kept consistent. You had some contact in the first couple of laps, got that changed, but the other safety cars, you just kept the nice rhythm, kept your nose clean, and that was pretty much it. So, give us your POV on what you think of the Belgian Grand Prix.
Yeah, quali, absolute mess. I was very mad. I thought I was easily the quickest on track, and I was gutted to start P5. Just wasn't happy with it. I was already a 10th up in the first corner of my second qualifying lap in Q3, and I knew I could have gained at least 3-4 tenths. So I was mad about that, and then the race start was also horrible. Got rear-ended. I thought I had Stig off the start there because he was on the mediums. Then got boxed in, then rear-ended. Then going up a Rouge, I lost 3 places, and then I lifted into a Rouge, and the guy in front of me spun, so I tapped his rear and broke my wing, which was really annoying. And then took the pit, convinced my teammate to stay out, so I didn't have to stop behind him in the pits there. Yeah, and then the rest of the race was just really boring. It was probably one of the worst league races, enjoyability I've ever raced in because of all the safety cars. And this is my first ever win in a league race, which kind of sucks that I won like that. But I thought I had the best pace, especially when I put onto those mediums and I was just passing everyone in the top 5 like rapidly in the middle stint there. I knew had the best pace and like, yeah, I'm winning this race. I was gonna stay on those mediums the whole time so that other safety car came out, hopped on a fresh set, and then when JJ was behind me with 6 seconds, I knew. And then there was a bunch of reserves in the mix. I knew I was most likely going to get the win. But then the only thing that scared me a bit is the last stint there with the Alpine Amaral, I think how you pronounce his name. He was behind me and he didn't have a penalty. But Buddy did me wonders by holding up Stig when he was on the fresh sauce, so scared Stig might have, got me as well. But Amaral he pulled one out for me and just blocked, so yeah, it was a smooth win at the end and, pretty standard race, it wasn't, I did okay, but nothing special. It was not hard fought at all.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the safety cars, it was so many incidents both under the safety cars and during the racing laps, and so little racing laps to actually pass people. So I think getting the pit stops right was the most critical part, and I think both you guys played that really well. Yeah, and to put on the mediums on that second stint, or third stint, to put the mediums on instead of the softs, it was a smart decision, because run the softs like 11 laps is a bit much. But yeah, overall it was a good race from both of you guys, collecting the top 2. Anything else to say, Dunk?
I don't think so. Just congrats, and looking forward to catching the hopefully less safety cars next week.
Yeah, we only had 5 this week.
Zandvoort.
Oh yeah, Zandvoort.
Yeah, nope. It's gonna be like Baku.
There's gonna be massive.
Yep. Nope.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And we got quite a bit of laps in that one too, don't we?
I don't know if I'm gonna be racing either that weekend.
Yeah, it's an interesting track, Zandvoort. It's not one of my favorites at all. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, quali laps are okay.
Racing is not too much fun.
Yeah, no. I don't think we had Stead come in here, so let's get a round everything up for the stream. It was only about 2 hours and 15 minutes to stream. 5 safety cars, more safety cars than DRS laps, so that's another one that's crazy. But yeah, overall it was an interesting race and fun race from our perspective in the comms booth. And until then, till Zandvoort next week, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, stay tuned for Zandvoort next week, where we continue the Tier 2 Championship. For now, I am Lucas, and with my other commsman, Dunk. We'll catch you guys next week.